This tutorial discusses actually visualizing data models from using the EIDViz process. You'll recall from the previous tutorials here where we've uploaded our data into the Google Fusion Tables visualization software. Now you can use any sort of visualization software that's comfortable for you or that you've used in the past, but this is a free, very effective alternative option to visualize EIDViz data. Now, I'm going to go here to chart 1, and you can create multiple charts by selecting the plus arrow in various ways of visualizing data. But this is one that I have set up here already. And you'll notice that you have some controls over here, and you can actually go between various visualization options. And to kind of walk you through that process of actually setting that up, I'm going to go ahead and create a new chart. We're going to select the plus sign and say Add New Chart. And right off the bat, you'll notice that the visualization is not really helpful in terms of identifying trends, and it has numbers, and it just is not necessarily a great tool. But if we go here to, say, a bar chart, which is a common option for people, the first thing we want to do is actually summarize the data because we're working with tabular data. Now, the category is actually visualizing currently the profile from the data. So these would be like your learning profile. What is the student going to be able to do when they finish? And you'll notice that we have 1 count of creating something, 6 counts of doing something, and to know something. So in this way, you're able to get an idea of the trends or the count of the learning experience units that are by the type of learning profile. Now we can switch this by other options. So if we wanted to look at the format, we can see that everything here is available on demand. Whereas in the media, we have some that are available, or most are available via video, but some are available via text as well. So it gives you a media option that's there. Now, if we wanted to actually go here and gain another view of it, we go to the pie chart, and again we want to have this data summarized, and we'll go to the format. Actually, let's go to the profile. So here we can see that data just visualized in a different way. So 60% of it, they're going to be doing something, 10% is creating something, and 30% is knowing something. So you can do this for an entire course and get an idea of the type of learning that may be going on within that course from the design standpoint. Again, from a format standpoint, everything is available on demand, and from a media, most of it's available via video, some is available via text. And this is particularly useful when determining what sort of resources you're going to need to design that particular design. The final visualization that I want to point out here is this network diagram. And with this, you're actually able to compare and connect the relationships between various elements in the visualization. So if we go ahead and select, I want to look at the relationships between profile and media. So in this case, I'm looking at what is going to be happening from a learning standpoint and what media connects with that. I can also select things by column, being able to view kind of the relationships. So there's most is between video and doing, but there may also be some doing that's connected to text. So that gives us an idea. If we want to swap that with format, we can look again that, remember, most of this is available on demand, and then there's going to be some doing, knowing, and creating that's involved with that. So it gives you an idea of how these various elements are connected and how they're related. And a lot of this is just exploring opportunities and options that are there. So most, again, is available via video. There's some via no connected to that video as well. So you're able to explore and experiment with the various relationships that exist within this data, and it gives you a new perspective on how the various learning components are related and how those components of the EIDViz model identify with trends and various anomalies that may exist within the design. So ultimately, it helps you make better decisions not only about the design strategies that you use, but also the resources that might be required to actually execute and build on those particular design strategies.